Right. Right, so here we are outside the hospital room that we were trying to get into last go. Let's have a little chat to this chap here then in the green. See what he's got to say.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Let's ask.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
Yeah.
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
Blimey. He's been poisoned.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks. Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No. This was a tatty old bear.
How's the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
I wonder what a Homburg is. I've never heard of that. If you try and shake it, no one shakes our hand.
Would you like to shake hands?
What for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection? No.
Bugger. Okay, well,
Catch
can
you
we...
later, officer.
Au revoir, doc.
Can I just go in then? Yeah. Sweet. Blimey, he's in a right state.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the jam.
The Lamar jam.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grand Master. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
Yes, Flap and Jack.
Know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
Oh, I knew this was going to happen.
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. Herr Hagenmeier was to hear that.
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Right.
And there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Good boy.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille.
He's the murderer.
He's an imposter.
He's a murderer. Get in there.
The door's locked. Help me, officer.
Stand back, monsieur.
Kick it down, old man. Kick it down. Or shoot it. Bosh. He's gone out the window. He's dead, isn't he? Back in Nico's apartment.
Hello, George.
Oh, what a surprise, sitting there doing nothing.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah. Killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Right.
Have you ever heard of the Hashi-Ashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish.
Very much
I'll
like a
never
dead
trust
fish.
a doctor again.
Let's ask about Khan, or talk about Khan.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
I won't go that far, but alright.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Oh gosh, right. What other clues have we got in here? This one I swear we've...
There's a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Yep, okay.
A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in Latin. Through my teachings, you will be enlightened.
Okay.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces.
To be fair, her face ain't all that. Hey, but there's a weird noise after this one and after that one. Does that mean, have we done that one? Or not done that? We've not done that one. We've done that one. Is there a noise after this one?
There's a guy working on a loom.
Right, no noise. Is there noise again after
There's
this?
a guy with a sword and a bull. Between them is a gem supported by a tripod.
Oh, right, we've come out. Okay.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
Yeah, give you something to do while you sit there staring at your phone. Oh, we can go back to... Can we go back to Ireland? Where else can we go? Musée de Crunay. Rue Jarry. Sod it, let's go back to Ireland, see what's going on over there. Oh no, we can't. Can't go to Ireland. Can't go anywhere else. Okay, alright, stay in Paris. Where are we going to go? Let's go to the police office. Talk to Officer or Sergeant Moo, whatever his name is. You alright, Moo?
Sergeant Moo?
Yes.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur?
Oh no, we've done all this. We've done all this. Yes. Off. Okay.
See you later, Sergeant.
Shake my hand, Moo. No. Right. Okay. Let's go back to Musée Crunay and see if we can do anything with getting hold of that tripod. Oh, there's a person here. Let's have a little butchers and see what this person's up to.
I beg your pardon. Are you Andre Lobineau?
Yes.
That's me. You
Brilliant.
want my autograph? No. I was told you may be able to help me. Help? My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion. Well, okay. Shoot.
Right. Tell me about the tripod.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
Yeah.
The Lochman tripod? No. It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place,
I heard them planning the raid.
they're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Yeah. You should be more worried about it than that if someone
Does
comes
the
in.
name Montfaucon mean anything to you?
Sure, it was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
A public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death, with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
That explains the image of the hanged man.
Ah.
I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochman, That's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived.
Right.
Do you know
Yeah,
Pegram
let's
well?
ask about Pegram.
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
Where was the site of Montfaucon?
To the northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
Hopefully we can go there and have a little look.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder. It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
How did the assassins get their name?
From
how do
the
you think?
legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams. He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for.
Wow.
The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Sounds awesome.
Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story.
We'll have a bit of that.
There was a price
Oh.
to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity if he was willing to join the Hashashin.
Ah,
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
yeah, just some random
Because I'll
dude.
never see it again.
But don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point.
Yeah, so he's going to loan it to you, George. Come on, man.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on it.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
There isn't much. Only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Come down
Just tell
Nico's
me
house.
one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Yeah, come to Nico's
The
apartment.
manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, not far from here, in fact.
Well, just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure about that. Maybe I should check with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. This friend who has the manuscript,
Ah oui, the anonymous girlfriend.
she lives at 361 Rue Jarry.
Ah, I know it well. I'll drop by. Just as soon as I can.
I hope I haven't messed anything up there.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
Yeah,
How
gee.
did the Templars get their name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
He said something weird though when he found out the address of old Nico, so I'm worrying that I've messed something up here.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
There was a constant stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience.
Sounds boring.
So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
Is it true the treasure of the Knights Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Oh, if it does, the truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained a mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
Okie dokie. Can we ask you about anything else?
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No.
Shall show him the gem.
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, have you?
Well, I try to keep an open mind on the matter.
Very diplomatic. Okay. Have you seen this tissue?
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Okay. Very nice to
I'd
meet
like
you.
to
Shake my
you by
hand.
the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Nobody's up for that
Thanks
at
for
all.
your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okie doke. Can he say anything
Pardon
more?
me. Oui, monsieur?
Yeah, so.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John D.
Okay.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
D was the most famous escape on a
Oh, we've done this,
What
yeah.
kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual.
Chemistry, yeah, okay, yeah.
Do you know anything about...
No, sir.
The sign
Okay.
on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No.
No, I don't. I never.
Okay, yeah, alright, now we've done this.
What? You know, do you?
Okay.
And you're Rick?
Quiet
Do
now.
you know anything
Oh
about...
gosh, I pushed it again.
They ask it...
They ask.
Sorry.
Not le-
Right.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate. Right, off we go then. I wonder if I'll... yeah, Montfaucon. Montfaucon? Montfaucon. There we go. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, I like this. Who are you?
Excuse me, officer. Shouldn't you be off directing traffic or something?
You have seen
How rude.
Parisian traffic? No,
Yeah, so?
I could direct the traffic. The most dangerous, the east side of Rome. Or I can sit here and enjoy the sun, the architecture, and the Sauvignon. Which would you choose?
Good point.
Yeah, but I'm not a policeman. What happened to duty?
An excellent question, monsieur.
To be fair, George, it's none of your business, mate.
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
They compli. Only that they were excommunicated in 1312 and hanged in their dozens within this very square.
Boy, what they teach in the police academy these days.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
You haven't seen this guy, have you?
Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I did wonder if I should say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac, but it didn't seem polite.
Nah, touche. He's done you there, George. Listen, I don't think there's anything else we can say to this chap
I'll
at the
see you
moment,
around.
surely.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Yeah. You enjoy your wine, mate. I'm with you on this one. I think you should stay and enjoy it. What's this? Let's have a look at this board over here first.
In French, English, and German, it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Okie doke. Can we go down here?
I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
Yeah, but we got a machine to do that. Well, not machine, but should we?
Hey, you! What do you think you are doing? Leave that cover alone. Now.
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that.
Well, I'm gonna have to get rid of you then, Mr. Policeman, somewhere. I reckon that's gonna. You're gonna have to go, so I can go in there. Where else can I go? Up here. Where's up here? Ooh. A church. Or a cathedral, whatever. Let's go and have a look over here. Wow. Nice architecture. Jesus, that's a nice stained glass. I've always been a fan of stained glass windows.
There in the company of his fellows. Biblical references engraved into the tomb edge to guide his way to the next world. I guess.
Okay.
Somehow it looked more modern than its neighbor.
Yeah, this one's
I
awesome.
didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Same here, but I still enjoy the stained glass, even if not the text. What's this guy?
A scroll was a symbol of scholarship. I knew that much. A scholarly knight. That rang a bell. A very Spanish bell.
Am I supposed to know something there? I don't know.
A stone knight lay in full stone armor, blank eyes looking at the ceiling. Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. A stone knight lay at the end of a row of 4. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Okay. So I looked at that. Let's see if I can do anything with this knight.
On the end of the staff was some kind of disc with a cross on it. Around the base of the disc was a hairline crack.
Touch it. Do something to it, I think. No, it's not. I've got nothing on here. What about this window?
In comparison to its neighbor, it looked pretty plain.
Yeah, okay. So we've looked at all those. What about
I
here?
didn't have time to sit around.
Okay. Alright, okay, fair enough. Off we go. Oh, hang about. Is there anything there? No. Okay, off we go now. Yeah, I've never been a fan of like churches being in them, but I do think they look. Some of them look pretty good, and this is a good-looking church. I'll give it that. Out we go. Now, so I've been up there, which is the same as up there. I've looked at that. I need to get down here. I need to get rid of this policeman. He's got to go. I don't know why, but I feel I should be going down that sewer. Nothing over here, is there? I can. Listen, Mr. Policeman.
Hello again.
Hello again, monsieur.
You need to. How about shake your hand?
Would you like to shake? I stopped myself barely in time, electrocuting a cop with not.
Oh
a big
yeah,
smoke.
true.
They rebuilt the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key.
All right, fair point. Blood pressure.
What do you think of this?
A blood pressure sleeve.
Yeah, fair point.
Take a look at this.
Ah, an electrician.
Okay, right. I'm all out of. Actually, can I show him this?
Do you know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
Yeah, so let me go in the sewer.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Right, so I'm going to have to get rid of him somehow, surely. That's how the game must play out. How do I get back to the map? Could I not get... Oh, I can. There we go. Okay, so I can't go to Ireland. Montfaucon is... I'm stumped there. Musée de Crunay. Can I go back to Nico's? Where she live? Rue Jerry.
Hello, Georges.
You do nothing.
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobino.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all. It was lovely to see him again.
Okay.
He was
cool.
over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take back to the museum. I believe he's identified the family who bears that crest.
I sure hope so.
Awesome. So,
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him up.
okay, right, we've done that. Okay, right, no problem.
I'd better get back to the quest.
If she don't at least let us take her out on a date at some point later on, I'm going to be kind of annoyed because we've helped her massively, and this is going to be a big story for her as well. Alright, here we go. Let's talk to him again.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Hey, I visited Nico's apartment.
I heard.
Yeah, she told me you came by.
Ooh, quite a fine Georgie boy. I didn't expect anything quite so sexy.
I hope
I
you
thought you knew
referred
her.
to the manuscript.
Yeah, we, of course.
Okay.
What did you make of the manuscript?
It dates from the time of the Crusades.
We guessed that from the Templar seal.
It's a story and pictures like a modern-day comic book.
What story does the manuscript tell?
I don't know. It was probably produced for the tourist market.
Tourists?
Oh, we pilgrims in their thousands on their way to Jerusalem. The tourist trade is nothing new, you know. It's been around for centuries. Ever since Joshua made a packet selling souvenir bricks from the walls of Jericho.
Okay.
You deciphered any of the images on the manuscript?
There's very little I can be sure about. The slang of the bull could be a reference to Mithras,
Who's he?
a Persian god, almost as popular as Christ at one time. The only thing I can be sure of is the knight. He's Spanish.
How can you tell that?
The writing on the shield, the reference to Ave Maria. No self-respecting knight from Northern Europe would have borne a coat of arms like that.
Okie dokie.
Can you identify the knight's coat of arms?
I already did, Georgie. He's a member of the De Vasconcelos family from the Costa Calida.
Were they famous?
No, they're not mentioned after the 15th century.
Oh.
The spotlight of history moved on. They are probably long dead.
I wonder if
Thanks for your help, Andre.
we can go
You're
over.
welcome.
I wonder if we get to go to Spain at some point then. That'd be nice. I haven't been to Spain for a while. Can we go to Spain? Yes! I'm off to Spain. Doesn't look like the Spain I know at the moment, but... Spain isn't this green, is it usually? I thought it's more like Portugal so far. Okay. Nice music though. Nice little Spanish guitar, I'll give it that. Oh no, shit. Turn it off. Where am I going? I want to talk to him. Is he going to keep this spraying as I walk through it again?
Hi. Is this the Vasconcelos?
That's out of order.
Who wants to know? I could tell the old coup was going to be trouble. My name's George Stobart. I was wondering whether...
The house is not open to the public.
This is the De Vasconcelos house.
And what business is that of yours, senor?
Look, all I want is to speak to the head of the household.
There is no household. Only the countess and myself.
Okay.
Tell me about the Countess de Vasconcelos.
She doesn't receive guests. That's all you need to know.
You don't even know what I have to talk to her about.
She hasn't won the lottery, has she?
You're going to know I'm lying, but we're going to say yes.
Yeah. That's it. The Countess has won the lottery.
You're not
and
convincing.
I'm here to give her the check.
Marvelous. May I see it?
No. I mean, no, I have to deliver it to her in person.
The countess doesn't do the lottery.
Oh, for crying out loud. Why'd you leave me on then?
Yeah.
To amuse myself. To
Fair
make you
play,
look
though.
a fool. To make you go away.
That's fair enough. He should just spray us with water,
What
probably
do you
again.
know about the Templars?
Who wants to know?
Are you angling for a bribe or something?
You have nothing that I want, senor, except the pleasure of your absence.
The guy was obviously protecting the Countess against the whole world. But why?
Yeah, why is he doing that? But, okay, have you seen this man?
Do you recognize this man?
No.
Okay. Shake my hand. He's not going to shake my hand. He hates me.
Would you like to shake hands?
I do not think so, senor.
I'd love to shake yours.
I'll be going for now.
Adios, senor.
Adios, senores. Come back again. Right. Can I not walk past him? No. Okay, I'm in a... Oh, what's over there?
I'm no student of architecture, but the little building looked old. I wondered if it was some sort of summer house.
He does look old. What's this? Hey. Can we sneak around the back? Let's try and get in here. Take your time, Georgie. Don't bother running. No one's watching.
Rats. It's locked.
Bugger. Anything else? What about up here?
I wasn't about to go clambering on rooftops if I didn't have to.
Okie doke.
From a distance, I thought it might be a summer house. Close up, I wasn't so sure.
What is it then? What is this place? It's a nice view.
Down below the estate, I could see the sea stretching away. It was a beautiful sight, and looked a lot like the scene from the manuscript.
Ah. Okay. Well, I think that's all I can see around here. Let's have a look at this house. Nice old
The main part of the
Spanish
house
villa.
was old, but nowhere near as old as the gatehouse section.
Can we just go in without him noticing? He's gonna go, hey, signore!
Hey, you.
There you go.
Yeah? What is it?
You would not like it if people just wandered into your home, would you?
Fair
Well-
point.
No, I guess not.
Then show a little consideration.
Okay. Sorry.
It's a fair point. Oh, can we... Let's do something to his water. Can we not, like, distract him?
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone.
Cut it. Can we cut it or something? Or clamp it? Or... Ah, blood pressure. Can we put that on it? Here we go. So now the water should stop. Bosh.
My hose has stopped.
Yeah?
See, my hose never stops.
Well, I'm sorry to hear it. It's always sad when an old tradition comes to an end.
Piss
Did you
taker.
have anything to do with it?
Well, I'm shocked. I'm mortified. How could you think such a thing?
Very easily, senor. Very easily. I'm going to find out why my hose has stopped. And that means going into the house. You are not, absolutely not, to go in the house. If you do go in the house, I will set the dogs on you.
I'm gonna go in the house. Right, no two ways about it. I'm going in that house. Come on, quickly. Up the stairs. No, actually, no. Oh, God. Yeah, up the stairs. Oh, bugger!
Hey, you on the stairs.
Oops. I know this doesn't look good, but
Look, senor, all I want is a quiet life. A life without mad, house-breaking foreigners in it. Understand?
Look, I just wanted to, use the bathroom.
Yep.
Leave now, please.
Okay, I'm going.
Bugger. I'm going back in. If he catches us twice, I mean, he's within his rights to get very, very annoyed. Let's have a look down here. Yes. Oh, shit. No, don't go down there, dogs. Genius.
Hey, you.
Oh,
I know you are there, American. All right, you dogs. I'm coming.
oh no. Oh, he didn't see us. Wicked. Up the stairs, quickly. Come on, Georgie. Here we go. Hello.
Madre Dios, who are you?
My name's George Stobart. I'm sorry to burst in like this.
You must leave at once. You're not wanted here.
Please, if you just listen a minute.
Very well. State your business, Senor Stobart.
She sounds a bit Frenchy.
There's been a series of murders, part of some conspiracy. Anyway, the trail led me here.
Here? There is nothing for the outside world here.
Over 600 years ago there was.
What do you mean?
This whole thing ties in somehow with the Knights Templar.
The Knights Templar are dust.
They had a secret that was so important, they went to a lot of trouble to hide it.
I do not see what this has to do with my family.
Your family had a strong connection with the Templars, right? I believe that they've planted some clues here.
Why should I believe a complete stranger who barges into my home?
Just let me have a look around. If I find nothing,
You'll be spending the night at the police station. Very well. Please, sit down.
Nice. She's a bit more reasonable.
I know your family's involved with the Templars, but I don't know how.
You should be asking how my family were involved, Senor Stobart. The Templars ceased to exist centuries ago. And as for De Vasconcelos, the line dies with me.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, whatever happened almost 700 years ago. So, if the Templars left any clues, they're going to be in stuff that dates back to the early 14th century.
Obviously.
So, what do you have around here that's early medieval?
Early medieval. Let me think. Well, the house is relatively modern, a scant 3 centuries old. Or, of course, the chess set.
That chess set is over 600 years old? It must be worth a fortune.
Indeed it is. Not that I would part with it, of course.
No, I wouldn't either. That's the sort of thing that gets handed down to your children.
She hasn't got any children.
Sorry.
Its value is less than you might think. The set is not complete. One of the pieces is a modern replacement. As to the original, it was lost a long time ago.
Nobody has any idea where it is?
No. The children had it when they were taken.
Children? What children?
All in good time, Senor Stobart.
Let's ask more about your chess set.
May I examine the chess set?
Certainly. But do not move any of the pieces.
Okay, thanks. Close up, the modern piece stood out like a sore thumb. There was something else odd about the set. All of the original pieces had irregular bases.
My
Oh,
lady,
dear.
I have to warn you, there's a... You! Why, I feed you to the dogs.
Lopez, what have I told you about feeding intruders to the dogs?
But, my lady...
Never without my permission. Senor Stobart, if I find that you're wasting my time, you will be fed to the dogs. Now, I want to show you something interesting. Follow me.
Okay. Well, go on here.
Lopez, unlock the door, por favor.
Si, senora.
This is the only remaining structure on the estate contemporary with the Templars.
Nice. What is it, a summer house?
A mausoleum, Senor Stobart. Oh, come with me.
Right behind you, lady.
Senor,
Yeah?
I do not know what you have told my lady to be shown these favors, but I do not trust you.
Do not
got
trust you,
nothing to
senor.
worry about. Aren't you coming in?
No, the dead do not interest me. My garden is a living thing. I will be there.
I think he sounds a bit more Mexican in Spanish.
Wow. This is old.
It was constructed erected in the 13th century as the final resting place for the De Vasconcelos Templars.
It's well maintained.
These are my ancestors, and they deserve respect. I come here at least once a week to say a prayer for them.
Mind if I have a look around?
By all means.
I'm having a butcher's at that book over here for a start.
On removing the Bible, I found a pattern on the lectern top. Hey! It's a checkerboard!
Awesome.
Close up, I could see over a checkerboard pattern.
Oh, sorry, let's have a look at it
Close
again.
up, I could see that the pattern was made up of glass squares over a checkerboard pattern.
Okay.
A big statuette of the Virgin Mary kept an eye on the place. Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Feel like a bit of a plum.
The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 of the Knights Templar, man-size in marble.
Okay. So I can't do anything else around here.
Hanging from the ceiling was a huge yellowed candle. It looked really old and had never been lit.
I'd want to light that candle. I have a thing about candles that have not been lit. I just need to light them.
May I ask you something?
You may ask.
Checkerboard.
What's the story with the glass chessboard?
The glass chessboard. Oh. The pattern on the lectern. Purely decorative, I'm sure.
There are pieces of glass missing from it.
Oh, it has been like that since I was a girl.
Okay.
Is the Virgin Mary really the right person to be sharing a mausoleum with 5 knights?
You are showing your ignorance, Senor Stobart. The Templars were dedicated to the Virgin Mary.
Okay.
Who exactly are these people?
My ancestors. These 5 men were all members of the Templars.
5 ancestors in the order. You must be very proud.
Not 5. 6.
Where's the 6th knight?
He was lost to us.
You lost an ancestor?
It is a family matter. It can have no relevance.
Well, it's connected with the curse of the De Vasconcelos, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I hope you will honor my desire not to talk about it.
Okay, well, I'll leave it for now.
I'm blatantly going to ask about that later, though. I need to know.
You certainly know your history.
What's your opinion of the Templars, Senor Stobart?
The Templars? They seem no worse than a lot of the knightly orders.
You are mistaken. Compared to the simpering politicians of the Hospitallers or the brutish Teutonics, the Knights Templar were the embodiment of chivalry. The filthy, money-grabbing French king and his pet pope did a great wrong. A bane settled upon my family at the whim of that self-seeking tyrant.
It was all a long time ago.
Some things don't die. Injustice is one of them.
Oh, okay.
The gaps in the glass chessboard look awfully deliberate.
No, it is ridiculous. What possible significance can it have?
It's part of a chessboard, and the gaps are for...
Senor Stobart. You cannot mean...
This place was built for the Templars. Your chess set is as old as the Templars. It's kind of suggestive, isn't it?
It certainly is.
I think this must be it. This is what the manuscript is pointing to.
This is extraordinary.
Let's have a look at that chess set. Come on, love.
Am I to understand that the Templars left a puzzle?
Oh, no, not a puzzle.
And in all of this time we failed to realize that there was a puzzle?
I'm crap at puzzles.
It was wonderful to watch the Countess change before my eyes.
Right. Well, no time for wallowing in self-pity, eh, Senor Stobart? This mystery has had a good long run, but it ends here and now.
All those years of fatalism were falling away from her.
Lopez! Lopez! Put that hose down and listen!
Si,
Go to the
senor.
house and get my chess set. Yes! The old chess set! Now, hurry! My, this is exciting, is it not?
Don't get too excited. This could be a blind alley.
Oh, I do not believe that for a moment.
It's good to see you happy.
Happy?
Ah.
You know, I think I am.
While we're waiting, I'd really like to know what happened here. I mean, the curse and everything?
It all began at the time of the dissolution of the Templars. Don Carlos had already left their ranks to become a scholar.
Don Carlos. Is he the guy who went missing?
Si. But he had reckoned without the local bishop. The bishop envied us our land and determined to use the papal edict as an excuse to destroy us. Don Carlos was on one of his scholarly journeys when the Inquisition arrived. When Don Carlos returned, it was to find his loyal manservant slain and his children gone.
They took the kids? But why?
Oh, we will never know. The bishop denied all knowledge of the children's disappearance. But witnesses had seen his men kill the servant who had been charged to protect them.
What happened to Don Carlos?
He swore he'd find his children if he had to go to the edge of the world. He put on his armor and took up his sword and shield and rode out alone. He was never seen again.
Blimey.
Ah, Lopez, you have the pieces.
Si, my lady, as you asked.
Por favor, Senor Stobart, would you be so kind?
My lady.
Calm yourself, Lopez. I believe Senor Stobart's motives are pure.
Very well, my lady.
Thank you, Lopez.
My lady seems to trust you.
But you don't.
No, senor.
What has there ever been any romance between Lopez and Milady?
It fits, Senor Stobart. It fits.
Working quickly, I found which pieces went into which holes.
Oh, great. Please don't be... each chess piece has a corresponding hole. Well... What do we... This is a checkers board, though. It's not a... Touch any unplaced chess piece and it will turn... Oh, okay. Click on any unplaced chess piece and it turns over. If you try to put a piece in unplaced, it will just jump back to the side. Okay. Oh. Blue, green, blue. That's it. Green, green, red and blue. Green, red and blue. No? What's wrong with that? Jesus Christ. That's the... But... That is that one. Like, how could I... That's it, that one. How do I get... Do I right click? Oh, bugger. How do I get that in there? Get in there. It's not going. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be doing here? If that... Where's the white bit? White, green, red, blue. That's it. That one goes to that one. Goes there. Why will you not go in? It's not clicking and dragging. That one goes there. Well, this is, I don't know if there's something wrong with the game here, but that is, this one is supposed to go here. It's got the same pattern, surely. And so I click on any single one and it's just not. No. No, it's the top one. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, bloody, that's a stupid way of doing things. Where's this one? This one was here. There we go. What's this? Red, Red and white at the top. No. Red and red, white, blue, green. Red, white, blue, green. That's it. Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Oh, bugger. Come on. Come on. I'm getting a bit frustrated with this game. Why is it not letting me click and drag? You stupid piece of game. Ah! Come on! Oh, what's that? No, that's not the one. Red, black, green, blue. Red, black, green, blue. Oh, or is it this one? Alright, black, green, blue. Blue, white. What is it? Blue, white, red, green. Blue, white, red, green. No. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Green, blue, red, black. Green, blue, red, black. Green, was it green, blue, red, black? Green, cream, red, blue. Green, cream, red, blue. It's the one. What's this one? Blue, red, green, black. Blue, red, green, black. There you go. Come on. I'll stop doing that. There you go. So wow, a puzzle that I can actually do. This is awesome. Red, green, blue. So come on. This way. So you must be. Come on. Boom!
Pieces in place, the square bases fit onto the white pieces. I just had to figure out where to place them.
Did you? Did you? What? Oh, come on. How does this go? I don't know where these are supposed to go. Are these supposed to not be taken, or like by the other chess pieces? Like, no. Oh, well, let me click and drag. Come on. Come on. The fuck? Arsehole. Sorry, excuse me, I get frustrated with this sort of thing now, and especially when you can't just click on a piece and drag it. It makes you click like 4 or 5 times. Hey! So why does that work? Because it can't be taken by anything. I guess. Come on! Right. No. Oh, you just hold down. Okay. Hey. So is that it? Is that it? What's going on? Oh, help me. Help me. The reds outnumber the whites, but solution could still be a white checkmate win. But make sure you keep the white king out of check. Okay. Okay, right. So that's their king. So he's being. The horse is getting him there. The bishop, he can't move there because he'll get killed by the bishop. Can't move there because he'll get killed by the horse. This needs to be out of check though. So really, he should be here.
Bingo.
Yeah. Boom. Oh, behave. Look at that. Look at
Senor Stobart, look.
What is that? It's not the Holy Grail, is it?
No, Senor Stobart. It is the communion chalice of the De Vasconcelos, missing for almost 700 years.
Wow. Well, go on.
I cannot. I can hardly believe it is real.
Go ahead. Live a little.
Yeah.
This is your moment of triumph, Senor Stobart.
Sure, I'm sure.
Go on, love. Have a little touch of it. Go on.
The possibility of death traps only occurred to me a few days later.
Yeah, it could have been. Actually,
So
that
the
she's just
curse
murdered.
of the De Vasconcelos is lifted?
Oh no. The Countess was thrilled to find the lost chalice, but there's still the riddle of the missing knight.
Well, you can forget about that now and get back to finding the Templar's secret.
Actually, I promised the Countess I'd find Don Carlos.
You what?
I can explain everything.
You have got the odds for a withered old Spanish aristocrat?
Actually, shut
the
up, love.
Countess entrusted me with the chalice and the quest for her ancestor's tomb.
You're as crazy as she is. Haven't you got enough problems? Khan and the Templars?
It's all part of the same thing. The chalice is important, I'm sure. The manuscript pointed us to the knight, and I have to find him.
What then?
I don't know. But when the knight and the chalice are reunited, maybe I will.
I'm falling out of love with this Nico Collard now, having a go at us. She just sits here doing nothing. It makes me not want to bother with this whole thing, trying to help her out. She's, like I said, she's going to get a good story out of this as well. You are falling in love with a withered old lady? Shut up, love. Anyway, I'm going to probably leave that there now because, yeah, I probably just should do because we are coming up to about an hour or so. So, in the next episode, we'll probably carry on doing a load of stuff while Nico sits there doing nothing, ordering us around like the idiot that she is. Anyway, I shall see you next episode. Goodbye.
I'd better get back to the quest.
Oh.